I have been meaning to do this video for such a long time, but it's here now. And today I'm going to be comparing the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 6 palette versus the Lightwork 7 palette. I love both of these, but I just kind of want to compare and contrast them and maybe give you a little guide of to which palette might be better suited for you if you do want to purchase either of these. I did do my eye makeup today utilizing both of the Lightwork palettes, and I would say that it came out really great. I really like the shades that I used. They're more of the warm tone shades, so we can walk through that as well in another video. So let's start with what I do like from both of the palettes. So the Lightwork 6, this is the first one that came out. I love the colors. I love just all the different array of colors, different textures and such that you can play with. And also with the Lightwork 7, I do love that with the new version of this, it does have matte shades included with this. I wish that the Lightwork 6 had those matte shades in it, but now this one does. Now, as far as what I don't like between the two of these, as far as the Lightwork 6 goes, like this to me screams rainbow. And I don't really see a red in here. I know reds are kind of, not really great to use around the eye, but I would love like a more reddish hue. These are really just giving pink, purple, and blue with a little mix of some warm tones, and then that's it. Whereas what I am not really a big fan of with the Lightwork 7 is that while, yes, we do introduce these 5 matte shades here, um, it's basically a repetition of the Lightwork 6 here with the blues and the pinks. I don't need another blue and I don't need another pink because it's not really colors that I use. So I would just kind of say those are my personal pros and cons with them. But I will say holistically as a pro, I used to be scared a lot of playing with a lot of colors, vivid colors and such. And so when I started using the Lightwork 6 palette here, like the fact that it has all those purples and those blues and pinks that I don't normally like to use in my eye looks, I actually started experimenting more, and it just made me a lot more comfortable in wanting to experiment and use those colors. And really, they're super easy to use. Like you can literally just take one of these shades, pop it on your eye, and call it a day. It's not that serious, y'all. So like I said, I did do my eye look today utilizing shades from both of them, and like I think this looks really great. For me, the colors that I chose really flatter my skin tone. So just the fact that all of these shades actually look good on me, like that is something I think is a great pro for both of them. And really over here too, like I can use this black and I can use this gray and it looks just fine on me. So Danessa Myricks did her thing here. I would say if you are not someone who likes color and all these different textures and want to pay that 128 price tag for it, I think it was 128, don't quote me. But if you don't want to play with color, or if you don't care for kind of all these textures like the glitters, the shimmers, and also kind of like the satiny shimmer ones, then I would say that this isn't for you. But if you do like color, this is the one for you. Now, if you're someone who did like the Lightwork 6, but it didn't have the mattes in it, and this one does, like this is great for you. Like that's one of the selling points for me because it had these 3 matte shades in it. I know that I can use these as my transitions or just on my eyes in general, and they work for me. I'm gonna swatch some of my favorites from this so you can kind of see the different formulas. So a lot of these are going to kind of be either these little topper type of shades. So this is what this one looks like. It's very topper. Like I have one here on the inside of my eye here. It's actually this with another kind of topper that looks just like that. So I really like these for just kind of topping off the look. But then you have shades like this that kind of look like transparent glass. And if you kind of have the light flick it a certain way, it just looks like straight crystallized, just glass. I actually love that. So I do like pairing these two a lot together. Another one of my favorites here is going to be this kind of like satin shimmer matte there that we have. Let's focus it in. This one here. This one was a big shocker to me. Like it looks super green, like very neon and green, but when you actually put it on, it looks beautiful, especially with the rest of these colors. We also have this one right here. This is actually a little bit more thicker in formula. It kind of reminds me of the duochromes where it's kind of a little bit putty. So you just want to be a little bit careful with it. It's a little bit more soft than the other ones. And then lastly, we have this gold one, which is one of my personal favorite. Like, look, look at that, y'all. That is so beautiful. I'm gonna do a couple swatches here from the Lightwork 7 just so you can see. So I'm gonna do this right here, this blue. Like it's really not doing it justice on the camera, but this right here, like to me, this looks like the camera's trying to capture the color, but it's kind of like glitching. So that's there. I'm gonna try this like purpley one here. That's what that looks like. Oh my gosh, that looks like chrome. Oh, that looks beautiful. Let's see, let's try this shade right here. So that's that shade. Oh, that looks pretty. All right, two more. I'm gonna try two more. I'm gonna try this blue that's in the palette. Very cobalty, very electric-y. I love it. And then the last one, let's do kind of this silver shade. It's not really silver, it's kind of like taupe silver. Do a video soon where I am comparing the colors that I actually do like and putting them into one palette so that I kind of can use that palette as my go-to one versus having to come into both of these palettes to use whatever shades that I would normally use. So this was my little quick informal compare and contrast and just kind of look at the Lightwork 6 and Lightwork 7 palettes from Danessa Myricks Beauty. Like I said, I'm a big fan of both of these palettes, but they do have quite a big price tag on them. So just kind of wanting to be able to be a resource for you all to see these products and see if you want to spend that money or not, and just kind of help you in that decision-making process as well. So if you want to see any further kind of swatches, if you want to see any makeup looks, or if you want me to kind of dive a little bit deeper and go over, each of the shades and the textures and such, y'all know what to do. You need to get in them comments and you need to like and subscribe and let your girl know. Otherwise, I'm gonna just post what I want, So I thank y'all for being here today and peace out. I'll see you next time.